Hi, you're with Paula Mills from Create with Paula. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Brisbane, Australia. Today I'm going to walk you through the Hooray for Honeycomb kit. It's got some great honeycomb accents which add an extra element of fun to these cards. The kit makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. It comes in a great little sturdy box to protect your cards. Good place to store them too once you've made them until you send them off. Alright, so everything that you need is in here. It's got the little honeycomb elements in a separate package, and this has all the other elements that you need. So I'll just go ahead and open that up. Just be careful not to cut the cards themselves when you're cutting off the plastic. Okay. Now, underneath, I can feel the instructions here. So this opens up and shows you the steps for each of the cards. You've got some twine, some what we call dimensionals. So these are adhesive foam dots that make your images pop off the page, or your sentiments. We have 3 cards with the rainbow design. They're actually quite long when you open them up. So pop those 3 together. This is the envelopes that will match. We'll come back to those in a moment. Let's separate our cards out first. We've got balloons, so there's 3 of those. Put them together. I find the easiest way to do a kit is to assemble all your components so that you've got them sorted into their groups. So that's our 3 cards. Next, I'm going to add the envelopes. So you've got the balloons that go with the balloon cards, so 3 of those. I'm just going to pop them, I'll put them on top, that's okay. Then the rainbows and the fruit, strawberries mostly. Okay, so we can go through the instructions for finer details, but I can see that this rainbow card has got the sentiments, congrats, you did it, and it's got this little sunburst here. So we're going to go and grab those and put them together. So on these sheets here, you've got little pop-outs. It says congrats. So we're going to pop those out. There's 3 of them, but what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to do 1 of each card. So the congrats goes there. And then we need the you did it. I am just trying to find where that one is. Here it is. So it's on another one of these sheets of pop-outs. And a little starburst. So over here we've got bits that are going to go on to all of the cards. So we'll need one of these starbursts. So you would pop all 3 of them out and have them with the 3 of your cards. So that's the rainbow one done. Alright, so now down to the balloons. So the balloon card has got the big Oh Happy Day, and it's in a balloon shape as well. It's got a little hazy blue on there to add a little bit of interest to it. Matches up with your card, so Oh Happy Day. And this one actually has got some twine as well. So your twine comes on a little reel, and the instructions will tell you how much you need to use. So you go to the Oh Happy Day card. Here we go. And it shows you that for the twine you need 12 inches or 30.48 centimetres. And on the edge of this paper is a little measuring guide, and it starts here at 0 and goes centimetres this way and inches that way. But it's not quite long enough for what we need. So what I'm going to do is, because 12 inches is a nice easy number, I'm going to measure it out to 6 inches and then fold it back on itself, because 6 and 6 makes 12. So starting at that 0 point, measuring to 6, and then I'm going to take another 6 inches on there, so that now I have a 12-inch long piece. and cut that one off. And then when you're doing all 3 cards, you can use that piece that you've just cut to measure the next piece. So just pull them along together, and then where that one ends is where your 12 inches will be. So you can snip that off and then do that one more time. Hold them together and then cut that off. And that will give you your enough twine for all 3 of your cards. So I'm going to hold on to one of those and pop that with my Oh Happy Day. Okay, now we're on to the strawberries, and it says, very proud of you. So pop that one out. I think I've got 2 of them there. Oh, I don't know. There we go, so very proud of you. I'll just take these extra ones away. And it's got a little green tag underneath it as well. So that's on this piece here. So and that's also got the strawberry layers. So you're going to need one of these big paler leaves and one of the smaller, darker coloured leaves. And then you need your fantastic honeycomb bits. So there's going to be one of each here. This beautiful bluey kind of colour is for the balloons. The yellow one is the bright sun with the rainbow. And then you've got the pink one, or red, pink red, that is going to be your strawberry. So there's one each of those. Also in your box will be these little dots. Now these are glue dots. They're double-sided, so you can put it on to your project and then just peel it off like a sticker. Today I'm going to start with the strawberry card. So I'll put these 2 aside for now. Okay, so your card base has got a line scored down the middle of it. That's your folding point. So fold that for your base, and then you're going to use this strawberry to position your honeycomb strawberry. So we're going to pop these on first, the leaves on first, and then the strawberry can go over the top. Now on your instructions, it shows you what you're going to use to stick things down. So remember, we were given some little glue dots which are round, and these dimensionals which are not. So we're going to use these ones on the tag, on the green tag. So on the back of that, we're going to place 3 dimensionals. 1. So I'm going to put one on either end and one in the middle. And then on the very proud of you part, so you can't see the words, but you can see that the tag's got the little bumps on the end. See how it's got the little decorative cut on the end? So that one there is going to have your glue dots on it instead of the dimensionals. And you can just pull those off. If you have trouble getting underneath them, you can use a little tool to help pick them up. So maybe some tweezers or something with a bit of a tip end on it. And so you're going to put 3 of those on there too. 1, and then I'm going to go near the other end and one in the middle. There we go, so they're ready to be stuck down. And then with your little leaves on the small one, you can see this, you've got the small one, it's got a dimensional in the middle, and the bigger one's got a dimensional in the middle and a glue dot down the bottom there. Okay, so you're going to put one of each. So let's start with that big one. Glue dot down towards the bottom of it, and then a dimensional a little bit further up above that. Oops, I've got two. I need one. There we go. And this other one's going to go on here. So that's all your glue. This one is actually already got the adhesive on it. We're just going to pull it off, but not yet. So I'm going to put the big part of the strawberry leaf down first. So you get to peel off the back of both of those stickers. Line it up with the bottom of the green on this strawberry and push it down. And then you're going to do the same with the smaller one. Just line it up with the bottom of the other green piece and stick it down. Okay, then we're going to put down the green background first, green strip. So up here, I'm going to put it through that middle section there. Okay, just relatively straight, doesn't have to be perfect. And then you're very proud of you. It's up to you whether you want to put that straight on there or whether you want to put it on a little bit of an angle. On the instructions, they've got it on a slight angle, so let's do that today. But it is okay to straighten it up, do it however you want to do it. So I'm going to put it a little bit over the edge and on a little bit of an angle and just push those sticky bits down onto there. All right, that leaves us with one thing left to do, and that is to stick our strawberry on. So what I'm going to do is only just peel half of it, like that. So this side is now sticky, and I'm going to place it here, right up close to the leaves, and then stick it down. Now you might want to think about whether you actually want to have this open and stick the other side down yet or not, because if you're going to post it, that's not going to work. It's going to get ruined in the mail. If you're hand giving it to somebody, you could give it to them like this without putting it in the envelope. But if it's going in the envelope, I'd suggest leaving it closed, and then when the person that you're sending it to gets it, they can peel the back off and assemble the strawberry for themselves. So I'm going to leave mine flat, ready to post. I think I do have one here that I can show you. Here we go. This one's been up for a little while, so it's getting a little bit squished, but you can see how that's going to be too bulky to post, but it comes up beautifully, doesn't it? So that's your strawberry one, ready and done. Okay, next is the balloons. So let's prep for that one. Okay, so the balloons, we've already done the twine, but it says to tie it into a bow. So you can do that. So for a bow, I go a little bit less than halfway, make a loop, and then with the string go behind that loop and then push through that hole where your finger is to make the second loop. So now you've got two loops you can pull. Just make sure you don't pull the other end through. And that's how I make my bows. If you missed that, there'll be lots of tutorials online there you can tie a bow, or just tie it however you tie your shoelaces. So that's our bow ready to go. It shows us the balloon, the Oh Happy Day balloon. It's got 4 dimensionals on it. So I'll flip that one over. One at the top, one at the bottom, and one on each side. And then it just goes straight on in the middle of that bunch of balloons, or a little bit to the top, so I shouldn't say in the middle. Top middle. Okay. So that one on there. And then to adhere your bow, you're going to use one of these glue dots that we used before. So taking one of those, popping it on the bottom of that balloon, and then putting the middle of the bow onto that glue dot. So that's the front of your card, and then on the inside is where you're going to put your honeycomb balloon. So we're going to fold the card first so that you can tell easily where the center is. Open it up, peel off just one side of the balloon. I'm right-handed, so I'm taking the right hand off, but you could take the left, it won't really matter, whatever lines up for you the easiest. It's going to come to near the bottom of that bow that they've printed on there for you, so near that and near the line, but make sure that you can hold your card up so that it's going to fold later. Okay, so use it so you'll see there's a little groove. Just do it to the side of the groove so that you've got room for the card to close. Okay, so pushing that one down, and then you can peel off the other side. Oh, carefully. And then close the card down onto it. And then when you open your card, you've got your honeycomb balloon. Okay, so I closed my card down onto it rather than sticking it the other way so that I knew that would go in the right spot so that my card can close. Okay, so that's card number 2. All right, then lucky last is your sunshine and rainbows one. Okay, so here's the instructions. On your yellow piece, it's got the 2 glue dots on the yellow side. Okay, so we'll pop those on. Oops, a little bit tricky. There we go, 1, 2. It's like little eyes on my sun. Okay, then that's going to go onto your cloud. So it sticks behind your congrats sign on the right hand side, so near the T and the S, just up there. So I'm going to peel those off. And then you position it behind congrats and stick them together. Okay, so then you turn it over, and you've got this little one as well that says you did it. You can do that at the same time. It says to put dimensionals on. So we've got 2 dimensionals on the little one. So I'm putting them to either side, but not right to the sides. I want them to come in a little bit so that it supports your cloud, okay? And then on this one here, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what they've done is they've cut a couple in half to go onto the ends of your sun rays. So we'll do the 4 big ones first. So one at the top, out here to the side, down, one down the bottom, and then one over this side. I'm going to put it over where the sun rays join onto the cloud, and that will just help stick those together a little bit stronger as well. And then you can either cut these in half, or you've got this edge along here that might be a good place to take some pieces from. So I'm just going to cut some little bits. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, that one jumped away. Okay, then these will go on here. We cut them up so that they hide. Okay. So then this is all going to go together on the front of your card. So the big congrats one goes down on your card first. Now this card, well, you can tell by the rainbow which way it goes. It's going to be going what we call landscape. So this way across. To peel all the stickers off the backs. I usually have a bin handy so they can go straight into there. But I didn't think to grab it today. To clean up later. Okay. So this one here, I'm going to make sure that I can see a little bit of this cloud, And then the sun's popping up over the top of the rainbow. So I want it about there. And then the "you did it," we take the dimensionals off for that on the backings. And then it's going to layer over the top of this card. So I'm just going to make sure that the dimensionals can still go down onto the base of the card, not onto the other cloud. That's that one. And then your sun is going to go on the inside. So once again, it's where the card opens up. So peeling off one side at a time. Now it's a circle, it doesn't matter which way it goes. So we're going to do this one first, making sure that I'm just to the side of the line, not on the line. Peel the back off. Oh, hold that down. And then close the front down. I'm pushing from the center and closing the back down onto the sun. And there you have it. You've got your honeycomb card. So that's your 3 cards. Nice and easy to put together. Oh. 1, 2, 3. I hope you have lots of fun with those. You'll end up with 9 cards. Lots of fun. And just remember, you might not want to stick your strawberry open before you post it. Have fun.